wasn't much drama in the latest episode of Big Brother UK. It was quite fun, light-hearted, a little break from the drama, a little break from the mess. But there was one thing to note, and it's that Zelah has changed her opinion of Sam now. I think initially in the whole Jenny, Nancy, Sam situation, he was giving Sam grace and assuming it was Nancy who was the one chatting shit about Jenny and Sam was just a people pleaser going along with things. But one thing to note in his conversations with Sam is that he mentioned that from the code language and from him mentioning that Zelah said that Jenny could win, it sounded like a strategic conversation. And I believe Zelah said something to the effect of, it seems like maybe you're trying to get us out one by one. And when Zelah said us, I think he meant Shola's block. And now in the latest episode, Zelah's talking with Shola and he's basically like, I feel like maybe I should address it with him, but it seems like he's already having a hard time. So just between us, I kind of think Sam is kind of fake. Zelah doesn't actually say fake outright, but he says things that allude to the word fake. He basically says that he thinks Sam is performative. And I think he's saying things and he's saying that he can't articulate them. But I think he was just, throwing Shola a bone and seeing what Shola was going to say. And then maybe if Shola was like, yeah, I think this whole situation with Jenny was fake as fuck, then he would be fully honest. But right now he's saying, oh, maybe I'm just overanalyzing things. He's just testing the waters. But really, he just wants to say that Sam is a fake ass bitch. And he's right about that. Sam is very performative and he was definitely playing dumb in this whole Jenny situation. He wasn't as bad as Nancy in the situation, but he definitely was in agreement with a lot of things that Nancy said, and he was definitely playing dumb. So I think that could be quite interesting to see the dynamics of the house now. I think with the divide is becoming more fractured. It seems like Nancy and Sam are on their own. Obviously, Sam and I think Nancy as well was kind of a part of Shola's block. But I think Sam can definitely sense distance between him. I mean, he did nominate Tasia. Before the whole situation was a part of Shola's block. But now that he's nominated someone within the block, obviously we know that both of them now are staying until the next week. If the distance continues and both Sam and Nancy begin to feel a type of way, perhaps there could be an alliance with the Wolfpack and Caroline to do a coordinated attack on Shola's block. And I think if that happens and there's going to be this whole revelation and there's a situation where there's a revelation that Sam and Nancy are now after them, I think that's going to be quite interesting to see how that goes on and their reactions if that happens. That's what I'm suspecting, but I guess we'll see. But I got to hear from you guys. What are your thoughts on the whole situation? What do you think about Zelah's comments on Sam? And do you think this is going to further the divide in the house? I got to hear from you guys.